And we are live. We're back. It is Erev Shabbos Kodesh, Bshalach, Shabbos Shira. It's those people who are not big shul singing people. Be warned, you're probably gonna have a Kabach situation in Shabbos. In our shul, we're actually having this huge soldier situation. So about 50 Russian, Israeli soldiers, not Dati from people, are coming to spend Shabbos in Beit Shemesh. So people are hosting them, they're having a tish, so they have to see who's going to dance for Yom tonight, what songs, something that people know, people don't know. The Givati fight song, you sing Hatikva for Chadodi, you have a Nagila, so it's a whole hot going on the Shabbos. So that's taking place in Beit Shemesh, and we'll see what happens. See what happens. We were supposed to host two Israeli Russian soldiers, or Russian Israeli soldiers. That's it, Russian Israeli soldiers, but they canceled. So I'm not sure if they heard who we are. They look us up online or something. Maybe they saw these videos on YouTube and they said, you know what, we'll pass on Beit Shemesh. Either way, that's what's taking on. Take care. That's what's going on in Beit Shemesh. So this parsha is packed. How do you know it's packed? Because it's like 60 pages of Beit Shemesh to get through, which is by far, I think, the largest in Shmos so far. And maybe Bracious is longer or something, but huge. The amount of topics that are heavy. Well, last week's parsha, you have Mitzrayim. Yeah, I get that's a big one. It's filling, but it's Mitzrayim. Here you have leaving Mitzrayim. You have Kriyas Yamsuf. You have the Mun. You have a Mullet. You have huge stuff. Water. It's just huge amount of stuff to talk about. The first, maybe not so obvious, but the first thing we have in the parsha is the Jewish people leave Mitzrayim, and they decide not to go straight to Eretz Yisrael. They go another direction, which is again strange. But Torah says, "Peinach Amras Muhammad." They, of course, going to see Muhammad. They're going to go back to Mitzrayim. So what's happening here? So Mitzrayim and Israel is literally close. You can cross the border. Some people they actually do that. You go to Israel and you can actually go across. I don't think you do it anymore, but you can actually make it across. It's right there. But we know for 40 years they go the other way. Chris Yamsuf, and we know what happens. They get the Egel taking place. You have a Malek, and actually they do see Muhammad. It says, oh, they shouldn't see Muhammad. Well, they do see Muhammad, as we see towards the end of the parsha. They see Muhammad. So what's the purpose of this? Wouldn't it be better just go to Eretz Yisrael? Because Pelishtim is Eretz Yisrael, Eretz Pelishtim. Because Aza, Ashdod, Ashkelon, these are places literally. The Eretz Pelishtim is Eretz Yisrael. Why not do that? Purpose go to Eretz Yisrael, and then why not go to Eretz Yisrael? Why? Oh, maybe Muhammad. So Mar Shemesh kind of tackles the situation is that Hashem really did want them um, to go through the Midbar. Actually, I take that back. Hashem wanted them to go straight to Eretz Yisrael, but there was one problem. A little problem. Moshe takes the Erev Rav. The Erev Rav, the Mitzrayim, who decided to leave Mitzrayim and go with the Jewish people to go to Eretz Yisrael. And even though it was not a good idea, but Moshe, through HaKodesh, made his cheshbonos. That's what they're supposed to do. Carve other people. It's best for Jewish people to maybe have other people to be Megayer, whatever the thought process was. And Kodesh Baruch Hu says, this is not, this really should not have taken place. Because the Jewish people, Mar Shemesh says, the Jewish people could have gone straight to Eretz Yisrael. Big Chiddush, I believe. No one else says this. The Jewish people didn't have to go to the Midbar. They didn't have to go to the yamsuf. They didn't have to get the mun. They could have gone really to Eretz Yisrael directly, straight. Um, and Moshe, by taking people who outwardly looked sincere, who were not sincere, Tocha Kiboro, um, whatever Cheshbonis Moshe had, and Hashem did not want the Arab to go to Eretz Yisrael, and they actually were supposed to see Muhammad because Arab Penny Nachim, Hashem actually wanted the things to happen in the Midbar to weed out those people. And as he would say, Yisbardu kol pol oven. Hashem wanted. So Hashem didn't want them to go straight to Eretz Yisrael, but because Erev was there. Therefore, Hashem took them through the yamsuf, through the midbar, Amalek, Korach, Meragim, all that stuff has to take place to weed out and hopefully separate the Erev from the Jewish people. And Marv Hashem says, be very careful. All those people who try to Makarim, others, be very careful. If you're not Tocho Kaboro, it's going to damage you. So this is something we all have to kind of tackle in our own lives. What do you do if someone wants to be Megayer? What do you do if someone who's not from wants to be friends? What if your kid has friends with someone who's not that to you and they're hanging whatever? A very, very, very tough situation. What happens here? And you got to be very careful. One of my finished to the rabbi, he was saying, very careful, be very careful. At least I think he was saying it was in Hebrew. He says a lot of people in Israel, maybe in America too, they refer to the non-from, the Chilonim as Arab. Oh, Chilonim, they're terrible, they're anti-Jewish, they're the worst. He says, you can never say that because you have to motion nefesh for these people. Doesn't matter. Oh, you're dying? Wait, you keep Shabbos? Okay, then I'll drive Pat Sullivan. If not, then I'm going to stay in shul. No, we don't roll like that. If you're a Jewish person, all the rules apply. You're Moshe Nefesh. You have to risk your life in the Chal Shabbos for another Jew. And ironically, we have people with these soldiers the Shabbos that are going to be in our shul that don't know what Shabbos is, but they risk their lives for me, for my family. So as far as being Makar people, that's a little different. We have to kind of approach how we want our children to react, how we want our children to act with other people, how we act with people, because you're affected by your surroundings. As we see, that once the Arab was with the Jewish people, and they didn't go away, they caused a lot of problems. They caused the Egel. People did not want to cross the Yarden, they're crying. We see the Arab through 40 years are the ones who are kind of joining with Korach, who are doing these things to kind of get the Jews in trouble. And this is perhaps Hashem, obviously Hashem saw this was going to happen, but Moshe didn't see this. But this is what the situation is. And this is kind of really the lesson as far as what to do here. And as Torah says, Hamushim Olu B'nai Yisrael. They had, as Kliyarka says, they had the Torah with them. They were armed with the Torah, Hamushim, the 5 books. But Mar Hashem says, Hamushim, they were armed, meaning the Jewish people, they were really on a high level. You think about it, well, they had the mitzvahs, they had the Torah, but these people were the only ones, the fifth, to leave Mitzrayim. Most of the Jews, we don't want to leave, they died. So these, the 20%, the Hamushim, the 20%, they actually left Mitzrayim. They were on a high level. And as Mar Hashem says, they could have gone to Eretz Yisrael right away. They were high level. And these people, though, had to now arm themselves against the Arab. That was their mission now for the next 40 years, how to live in a world where Moshe took all these people in, but they're not really sincere. They're not going to do the things we do. They're going to cause trouble. They're going to cause Avodah Zarah. How do we work there? And they have to arm themselves. And that's kind of really our job. Our job is to find that medium balance where we're welcoming to people that want to become close to Hashem, but then not be affected by them negatively. And a lot of times, Baal Teshuvas, perhaps we get inspired by them, but sometimes children see different things, see different actions, and things can go south. And that's kind of the lesson that the Marv Hashem is talking about, is that the Jewish people could have gone to Eretz Yisrael without the Eruv Rav, and Hashem took them to the Midbar to weed them out. And the purpose was to get rid of them. They're not really sincere. They only came out of Mitzrayim, perhaps because they were scared of more Makos, whatever the reason is. And these people are dangerous. And our job really, as parents, as adults, is to kind of find sincere. Are they really want to be Jewish? They have ulterior motives. What's their thought process? And that's our lesson, and that's the beginning of Bshalach. Shabbat Shalom.